London, outside London School of Economics. The LSE campus is being taken over by the Islamist and pro-Hamas supporters. There's a massive confrontation between two sides. We've got the anti-Islamists, British patriots, the Jewish community, Christians, and on this side we have the terror supporters who've gathered here with the Palestinian flag. They're covering their faces, and the police have basically divided two sides. These guys have decided to take over the campus, have a pro-Hamas rally and an event at the university, and of course the British patriots are here to confront them. We're going to show you exactly what's going on.
Say hello to Craig and Hayley.
Hello Craig and Hayley.
They watch you every day.
Thank you very much, thank you. So we got these guys on this side. We're going to show you what's going on here. Absolute mayhem. There's a lot of police in the area already. A lot of students are basically, some people are covering their faces behind me, as you can see, as usual. There you go. So got these guys. Look at these guys. They're here covering their faces as usual. And we can show you the good side, the right side. The British patriots, the Jewish community, Christians have all come out to confront hate on our campus. We got Niak Orbani, Mr. Banana Man! Mr. Banana Man! Hello, hello! Subscribe! Wow! Firstly, big thanks to the police. They've done a good way to divide the two sides, but it's absolutely chaotic. The tension today is very, very high. And you can see the counter-protesters, the actual British Jews, Christians, patriots, the massive group that come out to send a message that the Jews are not alone in this country. There you go. All right, the police are going in now. Look at it. The police are going to form another line. There's more of them because they probably weren't expecting this number of crowds to actually turn up. We're going to show you how you right?
So you like me?
You got arrested.
No, I didn't get fucking arrested.
Look at these guys. So I'm gonna go up there to show you from that angle, and obviously we're gonna go down. Look at this. Everybody's come out. Sorry guys. Look at this. These guys, the Iranian flags, Union flags, Israeli flags. They're not giving up. And look at that side, the Islamists, hateful fascists. Covering their faces as usual. Cowards, absolute cowards. There's two different vibes. We've got the Crown Prince of Iran, Reza Pahlavi. The atmosphere of party on this side, an atmosphere of misery on that side. Look at this. People are not giving up. They continue the fight. Despite, thank you. Despite all the pressure, they're not giving up. I'm gonna go on that side. I managed to get through it. I forgot to bring my press files, so hopefully the police will be nice to me today. Look at this side. Really? Okay. Niak told me to be careful because I know what it means. Certain events, we have a lot of troublemakers here.
Let's see what's going on.
Look at this side, with the Palestinian flags and the Irish flags. Yeah, the tension is very high compared to previous recent protests that we've seen in London. We got all these guys on this side. The police are dividing them, but obviously seems like the pro-Palestinian side are being completely drowned out in terms of the noise by the other side. Let's go.
I think get the question from them.
They what?
Speak with them there.
Yeah.
How they feeling?
Yeah. The students. Let's talk to the students. Let's see what they're. Look at these guys. These are just observers. And that's the nice police officer who helped me last time. Well, liaison officer. Hello, how are you? Look at those absolute barbaric Islamists. So I've got to be careful here because I don't have security, but I do have our team members with me. I told them to stay up there, but I need to keep an eye on myself because obviously, considering look how many police officers have come out in every side. There's a lot of police vans on that side as well. Look at these guys, like they are everywhere. So I have to be careful about where I'm facing and where my back is, essentially. So let's see what they are. These are the students of LSE. They're on this side. I'm gonna go inside into the crowd. Look at that. Look, and let me show you this. Covering his face like a coward, and the police is simply allowing it to happen. Still have no idea why the Metropolitan Police allow people to cover their faces. It's a dangerous place, but the police don't care. Alright, I need to go back in. Sorry, mate. Thank you. Let's go back up here. I'm gonna go to the top, show you the angle from up there. Look at these lovely people. Hello there, hello, how's it going? How are you? Look at this.
Those are like around.
A whole different atmosphere here. It's high. Wait. Woo! I'm a child. I'm Israel high. Look at that side. Look at the barbarics. Wait. Look at this atmosphere. Look at a huge crowd. Never give up, never surrender. Fight for the West. Look at those guys. They're trying their best. That guy believes in COVID. Look at him. Quite snappy.
Tousi, yeah? Yeah, you're going to put it on social media.
We're live.
Oh my God, it's outrageous. It's absolutely This is London, not Gaza.
This is London, not Gaza. Look at those guys. This is absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are not here, you have no idea the atmosphere here. This is crazy. Union flags everywhere. And look at that side. All their faces are covered. All their faces. The Met Police need to identify these guys. in case you don't know why this is happening here today, I'm going to explain what's going on. So, essentially, sorry guys. Alright. Essentially, we have today an event that is publicly and openly and proactively pro-Hamas. There is a book launch right now inside that building. The book launch is defending Hamas, saying you must understand the Islamists. You must understand why they do what they do. The university allowed this to happen. The government allowed this to happen. Keir Starmer, Yvette Cooper, and the Metropolitan Police allowed this to happen. For the record, Hamas is a banned organization in this country. This is happening. There are people inside the building. These guys are still out with their Palestinian flags. And of course, at the same time, we've got the counter-protesters saying, we will fight. If the government is not fighting for us, if the police is not fighting for us, if the university is not fighting for us, we will fight for people in Britannia. Let's go back here. Look at these guys.
Guys, there's a lot of space down here. There's a lot of space down here.
The sad reality of today, not one single politician is here right now. Not one single politician from the Tory party, Reform UK, Labour or the Lib Dems. None of them are here to fight against the Islamists. None of them. That's the problem. They have no excuses because they're all in Westminster today. Let's go to the team. Let's go to the Tousi TV team. Insane thing. We got Danielle and Naz. This is insane. Look at that. As you can see, and I'm not exaggerating, there are more anti-Islamists than Islamists right now outside LSE. It's crazy. Where are you guys? I'm gonna get close to the Islamist side now. Now that side is being loud. Look at them. They're fascists. Shame on the university, shame on LSE for allowing this to happen. They say we will not rest. Let's go to the Islamist side. Where is the banana man? Banana man! I think he's here. There he is. Look at these guys. Let's get closer. Let's go on that side. More people covering their faces on this side, obviously. Gonna be slightly quieter. Let's go on that side. Look at the police. There we go, they're coming out with their face nappies. Look at this side. Alright, I'm going behind them. Let's go behind the enemy line. Look at that. This is a much smaller crowd than the other side, but obviously a much more dangerous crowd than the other side as well.
Guys, if we can have everybody facing us, like all the rubbish on the other side for a second.
They're making a speech over there. Let's go back to the normal side. Stay there. Oh, the Zionists here. Let's go to the speech. Go back. There are more police officers coming from that side. Police vans are coming. Let's go here. Sorry. There we go. Oh, right. There we go. I'm getting there.
Okay, it is my pleasure to introduce Claudia Mendoza, who is the Chief Executive of the JLC,
Sorry,
the
guys.
Jewish Leadership Council. They represent the largest Jewish organisation in the UK, and her role there, Claudia, has worked tirelessly to fight anti-Semitism and ensure the Jewish community in this country thrives, despite what the Islamists want to try and do. Thank you, Claudia. Please give her a big holler.
Thank you so much. Thank you. In the past 16 months, we have seen anti-Semitism surge to unprecedented and unacceptable levels. Our streets have been filled with protesters screaming anti-Semitic chants, and on campuses like this one, our students have faced relentless waves of abuse. For one of the most prestigious universities in the country to host the launch of a book entitled Understanding Hamas and Why That Matters is yet another assault on not just the Jewish community, but everyone who shares our values of freedom and liberty. Yes, we should all understand Hamas better, but an event for which claims that Hamas has wrongly vilified and demonized since October the 7th risks legitimizing Hamas, a prescribed terrorist organization under UK law, rather than critically analysing its actions, ideology and impact. No one here needs reminding of the atrocity of October the 7th, a terrible and heinous crime which was committed against Israel and the Jewish people. The only thing we can't do enough is vilify Hamas. Has anyone heard the organisers or authors condemn Hamas's role in terrorism and war crimes? The event's description frames Hamas simply as a political entity rather than a terrorist group. I would like to hear the speakers and LSE itself explicitly acknowledge Hamas's status, but I will not hold my breath. Since we know this event will distort the truth about Hamas and the attention of this book, let me say it as it is. This is a book that claims that October the 7th was supposed to be a small-scale operation aiming to kidnap a small group of soldiers, not civilians, and then take them back to the Gaza Strip in a very swift operation and then do a prisoner swap. The bloody pogrom that followed, the book claims, was an ad hoc decision to expand beyond what was originally planned. And if we are not really sure what they think, let me quote one of the contributors, Azam Tamimi. He has previously called for the destruction of Israel and said, "If fighting for your homeland is terrorism, I take pride in being a terrorist." We have to start believing the words that come out of people's mouths. They tell us who they are day in and day out, and they show us who they are day in and day out. But we ascribe our own liberal values on them. What they really mean is not what they say. That is false. I would have hoped that after the horrors of October the 7th, we would have stopped such silliness and taken people at their word. For they say that they want to do this again and again and again. It's time to believe what people say. The book's co-authors, Helen Coban and Rami Khoury, claim that Hamas has undergone a transformation from early anti-Jewish tendencies, understatement of the century, and now differentiating between Zionism and Judaism. This is nothing more than a brazen attempt to whitewash a terrorist organisation. We all know what Yahud means, even if the BBC continue to mistranslate it. Most disturbingly, while the bodies of the Bibas brothers were paraded around to the centre of Khan Yunis, Coban also shared a post claiming it is racist and a form of genocide whitewashing to act like 2 dead Israeli children is earth-shattering news, while actively ignoring or justifying the 20,000 plus Palestinian children. Let me be clear, Hamas is to blame for all of those tragic deaths. It is a terrorist organisation that has murdered thousands of innocent Jews and brought nothing but death and destruction to the people of Gaza. There is no nuance needed and no rationalisation justified when it comes to Hamas. Our university platforms should not be used to normalise terrorism. Today we stand here with all students at LSE who rightly feel this event fosters an unsafe and hostile campus. I want to signpost to UJS for providing welfare and legal assistance to students impacted by this event.
We're going to go on the other side.
Thank you, UJS. And thank you all for coming here today to make sure our collective voice is heard. I'm Yisrael Chai.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause. Woo! The irony that they have a sign saying "Keep fascists off our campus" is not lost on me.
CCTV team.
They're already there. We will stay away because we are not.
Shame on the LSE.
The truth of what's going on is
have a look at this
completely
side.
inverted. And we have to continue showing up and speaking the truth about what is going on and shining a light on the threat, the very real threat to our Jewish students here. When we have people on the other side cosplaying as radical Islamists, which is Hamas. It's an outrage. So I'd like to introduce you to Sally Burkhoff, who is the president of the Union of Jewish Students. Woo! She has been a unifying force for Jewish students across the country, working to ensure they stand strong against anti-Semitism and are able to enjoy student life. Thank you so much, Sally.
Students, allies, friends, we stand here today because we refuse to be silent.
Look at that one. Covering his face. Coward.
And we refuse to accept that Jewish students should feel unsafe on their own campuses. Extremist rhetoric does
Evil.
not exist in a vacuum.
Evil people.
They invested in a chance of
If you can't even call them people. They are using the umbrellas to block most of the view.
And now, here we are, outside one of the UK's most prestigious universities, because the London School of Economics has chosen to proceed with an event titled Understanding Hamas, Why That Matters. Let me be absolutely clear. There is nothing to understand about Hamas that does not begin and end with its designation as a terrorist organisation.
Let's go back on that side. Let me show you what's happening out here.
And kidnapping of innocent civilians. No student should have to reach out to me or my team, frightened that their university is committing
It's getting dark here now.
the legitimacy of terrorism.
But we're still out here.
Yet that is exactly what is happening.
Got more people here.
This is not an academic discussion. This is not a rigorous debate. This is a whitewashing of terrorism.
Look at the brilliant Ben Leo.
How are you? Decision to allow this event
Ben
to
Leo's here.
go ahead is a profound moral failure.
There's a bit of a... There we go, look at this corner.
Hamas is not misunderstood. Hamas is a terrorist.
There's a bit of a confrontation here.
Its actions on October 7th
police dealt with that one. Calm down. Right, this side is definitely slightly different in terms of the vibe. But I'm still around the police, so it should be alright.
It would include voices who understand the reality of living under and alongside it. Instead, the event provides a one-sided platform, excluding those.
Why are they covering their faces? They're still calling for intifada, and the police are allowing this to happen. Okay, let's go. Yeah, most of the tensions are on this side. You right? Yeah. Hello, mate. How's it going? Right? Look at this side.
This is unacceptable. No student should feel unsafe simply for being human.
Hamas are terrorists!
LSE had a choice. It could have ensured that this event included the explicit recognition that Hamas is a
There we go.
terrorist organization responsible for
Still, the key word is still.
it could have taken action.
This is a message to Metropolitan Police who are not shutting this down.
A sense-changing message that Jewish safety is expandable, that terrorism can be rationalized, and that academic freedom can be weaponized to lure their unhinged. But this issue is bigger than LSE. Across UK campuses, where anti-Semitism is dismissed, where Jewish students are isolated, and where terrorism is justified under the banner of police. That cannot continue. Universities must foster debate based on truth, integrity, and impact. Not one that sanitizes the murder of civilians and racializes terror. The moment we allow this kind of rhetoric to be a very higher education. LSE has made its decision, but we are here today to say we will not let this stand.
A lot of arguments around here today.
We say enough. We demand that LSE take responsibility.
Can't actually hear what they're saying.
We demand that universities across
A lot of
the UK
students have been brainwashed.
for terror apologia. And we demand that Jewish students are not treated as an afterthought. Because if universities continue down this path, if they continue to legitimize extremism, if they continue to ignore the concerns,
What a load of shit that is!
then our message back will be clear. We will not be intimidated.
Only half the world.
For truth, for justice, and for the safety of Jewish students.
Got the Italian flag now.
Thank
And the Canadian flag as well. Oh, Canada! There you go. God bless Canada. That's good, right?
Do they know you that you're on our side or not? Do these guys know you?
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, right. That's still ongoing. Yeah. Let's see what's going on the other side.
That fuels the Islamic regime is not just after the Jews. They're also after the Christians and anyone else who does not bend the knee to their ideology.
There are a lot of arguments in every corner. The police haven't really managed to completely divide both sides, which could become problematic if obviously it kicks off. So look at that one. What a clown. Wearing the flag of Lebanon. It does not represent Lebanon. There's a little people on that side as well.
I'm often asked why I choose to stand up against this hatred and display of anti-Semitism against the Jewish people. My question back is very simple. Why do you, especially our students, choose to stay silent? At my university at King's, where Jewish students face discrimination, abuse, and threats from their peers, why do you choose to stay silent? I've never understood how anyone has the guts to stay silent when our Jewish students are fighting for their own country, for their own safety. When hostage posters are put up at King's, hostage posters of children, of babies, of women and the elderly, and last week I saw them ripped off and covered with Palestinian flags all across our campus. And my question still stands to all the other students. Why do you choose to stay silent when this happens?
These are the signs we have today.
Well, as we found out, when the majority of British Jews choose to hide
London
their
School of
Judaism,
Extremism.
whether it be with Magen Davids or Kippers, because they're scared of the prejudice. How can you stay silent? How can you stay silent when Jews are scared just to leave the house? When our students are scared just to go to class, like they were 80, 90 years ago. My friends and neighbours here at LSE are no different, where anti-Semitism and hatred has invaded the university like never before. Where students are now taught to understand a terror group. Well, I understand who they are, and they are responsible for a genocide, for the murder, rape, and hostage-taking of thousands of Jews across southern Israel, along with their partners in the Islamic regime of Iran, which have been responsible for the murder of Christians, Jews, and anyone who opposes the regime, not only in Israel but worldwide, as mentioned by Haley.
We got over 5,200 people watching live. Thank you so much, guys.
To individuals, to groups who seek to drive Jews out of public life, out of university life. Our universities are supposed to teach us to tolerate, not hate. To finish off, as I want to make this brief, as a non-Jewish student, I make my point very, very clear. This is not about politics, nor is it about religion. It's about standing for what's right. And I will not stay silent. I will not stay silent when my Jewish brothers and sisters are under attack at university. We stand for what is right, and we want to defend our freedoms in this country and beyond. And they choose to call us fascists. I'm not Jewish, I'm not Israeli, and I'm also incredibly proud to be a gay man standing in Israel, and they choose to call me a fascist.
Why is it not working?
When I know very well that I can go to Israel
That's
and
funny.
marry whoever I
That's
like,
gonna trigger the
and
other
marry
side
a man
using
of
the
my
LGBT
choice or
flag
a woman of my
against
choice,
them.
whoever I choose, and express my normal democratic freedoms
That's
like
funny.
I do in this country. Thank you all very much.
Only in Israel you're allowed to be gay, by the way.
That's what it's in Hebrew. And I want to hear it loud and clear from everyone around. Am Israel high!
Thank you, Miles, for your moral clarity. We need more of that moral clarity in the Parliament. I'd like to introduce you to Harry Markham. Many of us know you already, Harry, but for those who don't, Harry is a junior research fellow at ISGAP. He's written for various publications grappling with a wide range of subjects, including free speech, Islamism and anti-Semitism, and is the author of an upcoming book, The Melted Pot, Diversity, Anti-Semitism and the Limits of Tolerance. Please give him a big cheer as we welcome to the stage.
Comrades and friends, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, and my mother. Shalom. It's so wonderful to see so many of you here today standing up to what is a pernicious and disgusting perversion of historical truth and reality. To borrow slightly from Hannah Arendt, this is an outrage to common sense. This is an outrage to intellectual integrity. Indeed, this is an outrage to human decency. I stand here as not only a member of the Free Speech Union and Academics for Academic Freedom, but an author of a once cancelled but now upcoming book, which I hope you'll buy in your local Oxfam.
Oxfam.
And I must tell you, many of you know me as a profoundly likeable boy chick, but I'm going to disappoint you and say that actually I do not agree that this event should be cancelled. And the reason I do not agree is not because I think these guys, these intellectual masturbators, have anything worthy of our study and critique. No! I think they have produced a disgusting exoneration of barbarity. I think they have provided a heinous justification for the most wicked cruelty we have seen in years. Nor do I say this only because I have the words of Thomas Paine rushing through me when he remarked that we ought to be careful when cancelling those we disagree with because we set a precedent for ourselves to be cancelled. That, of course, is true. But I stand here in opposition to the call for this event to be cancelled because of two reasons. The first is I know all about being cancelled. And I can tell you, whilst it's an inconvenience and a pain in the tuchus, boy, it's a blessing in disguise. You do not want to give these guys the satisfaction of being cancelled. It will bite us on the bum, and we must avoid it. We meet these guys in the arena, in the battleground of ideas, and we take their ideas head on. They want to be cancelled. Believe me, although we all purport to hate cancel culture, in secret, we all kind of love it. And the second reason I'm standing in opposition to this is because, well, I am... I forgot my second reason. My second reason is that this event is symptomatic of all that is wrong with our institutions. The academic world is koshering heinous, barbarous Jew hate. Intellectuals of our time are providing a cover, a justification for what is so wrong. Cancelling this event will not stop academics from producing the murderous hatred we saw on October the 7th and the violent anti-Semitism we have seen throughout Western Europe. The way we deal with the intellectual manufacturing of anti-Semitism is by creating a new chain of students on campus who are willing to disrupt the orthodoxies within our campus, promote better ideas, defeat the ideas of totalitarianism with the ideas of democracy, with liberalism, with human decency. And we can do that together. And to that end, I say, ladies and gentlemen, we must carry on the fight, work together, stand in solidarity, and above all, Am Israel Chai. Oh, and buy my book, or I shall be very upset. Thank you.
Alright. Let's go on that side.
Am Israel high! Am Israel high!
You got the team, Tousi TV team.
Am Israel high! Am Israel. It is my great pleasure to introduce the very gorgeous Baroness Altman. She's an award-winning expert on latter life issues. She served as a UK pensions minister from 2015 to 2016 and is a
Being no doubt, if the police were not here, the other side would have caused mayhem. Lovely Canadian flag. Can't save Canada at this point. Alright, let me go on this side. There we go. Look at these guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
More police officers on this side now. See, the other side doesn't need police officers, but this side definitely needs police officers for obvious reasons, as you can tell. Look at them. There's a bit of a confrontation here. Who makes the rules? You can't do 5 more. Hang on. The police said they don't mind the debate, but 5 against 1 is not allowed. Is that against the law? Is that against the law? 5 against 1 is. Hang on.
When's the demo against Damascus in Syria? When is it? There isn't one.
Yeah, where is the protest for Christians in Syria? Did you protest about Congo? Christians in Congo? Christians in Nigeria? No? Double standards. If you're standing up for humanity, you stand up for everybody, not just one side. You stand up for facts and truth. You don't care. Did you protest for the Bibas babies?
You're not unbiased.
Did you protest for the Bibas babies? Did you?
No, but it's clear that you're not unbiased. Wearing a smart prison hat is quite
Who's the lecturer now?
That's what I'm wearing. Where's your nose? Be careful.
Allah said in 1 month, only 1 month, not 1 month.
Do you know how many years
Don't answer. I answer you, you answer me. First I answer you. How many in 1 month bomb Hamas sent to Israel? How many? Answer.
She doesn't know.
What? 5,000 pounds every month. That's 1 year.
Oh my God. Why has the population of Gaza grown since the 7th of October instead of reduced? I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking facts. Why don't you want to face facts? Do you believe in from the river to the sea? Okay, so we have a situation where they are setting rules as we go. So first, the police officer said, you're allowed to debate, but not 5 against 1. I don't know who said the number 5. Why 4 is okay, 5 is not. And then in public space, you're no longer allowed to film because the police officer said no. What? Come back here. Say it again. Something if I go back to your friend Tommy.
I think you're popular.
Something about Tommy, right? Said go back to your friend Tommy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm allowed to visit them anymore. I broke the NDA, guys.
Yesterday. You see a British yesterday.
Oh, crazy, absolutely insane. Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Yesterday's live, I said.
Yeah. They don't understand. They simply don't understand. Good work. You tried your best.
That's right, well, didn't have an answer, did she? Do you know Maya?
Yeah. They're a champagne socialist. Like,
yeah, fucking idiot.
wearing keffiyeh without knowing what it is.
No, they don't give a shit.
You want our side?
They only give a shit if Jews are involved.
Exactly. No Jews, no news, right? Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the absolute state of London, and the police are protecting them by saying you're not allowed to film in public, you're not allowed to debate if it's 5 of you against 1. It's like we're fighting or something. This makes absolutely no sense. But while we're here, obviously, good work, you tried. This is where we have to leave you, because obviously this whole thing is towards the end always escalates, and apparently I've been told I need to keep myself safe for some reason. So we're gonna go. We're gonna give you a follow-up update on this over the next couple of hours. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tousi.